the first topic that we will be discussing, and that will be checking my notes, right? Is how to train the forms to maximize the time spent. So maybe you've been training Wing Chun for some time, or maybe you're just starting out. Maybe you've just learned the first form, Siu Nim Tao. So Gina just confirmed this sound is okay. That's great. If you don't know the first form, I will post a link to the Udemy course where you can learn the first form, Siu Nim Tao, and how you can do it. And what I want to share with you today is exactly where you need to focus in such a way that you maximize the time that you spend while training. Because a lot of people, they train the form, but they're not training it properly for maximum power, maximum speed, and maximum precision and stability. So the first thing that you need to note is that a lot of people do the first form a bit like this. Okay, I hope you can see me well. So they start out the first form and they tend to do it a bit, focusing too much on the power. Like, you need to be aware of the fact that you can do the form in a yang style or in a yin style. And later you incorporate both. This is more of a yang style of doing the form, hard, right? Muscle. So they start with the form and they do like right? This is good for power, for tense power, muscle power. Okay? What I want you to do in the beginning to get the maximum result out of your form is to relax. How do we do that? Well, first of all, by slowing down, you can better observe your body. You can better observe where the power is coming from. You can get in touch with your breathing. Okay? So I see some of your Stella is watching, it is there. Hello everybody, hello team. Great to have you guys. The first aspect is do the form slowly. Okay, so we start out and very patiently, a bit like doing Tai Chi, okay? In a very, very relaxed manner. We do it slowly. And breathe, okay? Inhale and exhale. You can actually do this right now as we're doing it. We can do it together. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, right? And you do this for the whole form. For example, in this section here, you can do it very slowly. Now, notice my breathing. A lot of people do it like that, okay? This is the best way to make sure that you're stiff and you don't have fluidity. So don't breathe like this, okay? Try to do more motions in one breath. What do I mean by that? So inhale and exhale. So what I'm doing is I'm exhaling once, but I'm doing 3 or 4 breaths, okay? So this is very, very important for your chain punching, for example, for when you connect your motions with the following motion. And what do I mean by that? If Adi will give me a hand, right? So you can see your head too. Great. So if you just do like, if somebody hits you and you just do, you look a bit like those kung fu movies, right?
Yeah, yeah.
When the one guy is doing like, right? And it just look ridiculous. But if you breathe, and when you breathe, you do, we do 3 or 4 motions in one, right? So I inhale and, right? It allows me to connect my hands and always have a following action instead of segmenting everything and breaking it up. This is, this will never work. So to come back to the form, you want to connect 3 or 4 motions in one breath, okay? Even when you do tan, jat, tan, don't do okay? You're breaking your emotions up. So I'm exaggerating my breath a bit, but that's the basic idea. So you breathe out and you do more motions in one. Okay? This stuff makes sense, guys. If it does, just pop the like button so I can see that you're watching and this stuff is connecting, okay? Thank you so much.